It's really interesting, this being one of the richest cities in the United States. People are also very hi. People are also very friendly and very creative and very open, very spiritual. And that spiritual essence is definitely in opposition to the material or the physical. And the artificial. But it's definitely very, very beautiful. The physical, the things we have created, the stuff we built. Very seductive, indeed. But I always question that this is not who we are. Our humanity. Really, I always wondered that as a child, who am I? That's really where it begins, the quest for self, for identity. And then how we grow up and what we learn and how we learn. In a way, it really keeps us from really understanding that, who we really are. And while this is not something I or anybody else can tell you that, of course, who you are, you cannot be taught. It can be learned. And I bring up this point over and over and over because that's the essence, really. That you are what you learn. And that we are here to learn. Or you can also look at it this way, that we're here to remember who we are. Remember who we are before we even came into this world. Because children, young children, already know that. They know who they are. Their mind becomes polluted, conditioned to function as a machine in this world. But we are not this. We are not slaves to this system. We are not just mere robots, mere machines. Beyond the conditioning, beyond the superficial, beyond the labels we attached ourselves to, you can get through to the deeper essence of a person. You can stimulate their humanity. You can stimulate their love, which is not just a product. It's not just something we look for. But it's the way. Love is the way. Love is the power. Basically, God is love. But the problem that I see, and I've always seen that, is that because love has become a product, love is something we look for, it has all become perverted. And everybody looking for something makes it very difficult for me to really show myself to others for who I really am, because I have the feeling everybody just wants something and everybody looks at me in terms of how they expect me to behave, and then when I don't live up to their expectations of me, they basically move on and don't even bother talking to me anymore. Well, that is also something that I need to get used to, because it's part of the reality of this world we are living in. The majority of people are extremely superficial. And it's not for me to judge that, or it's not for me to change that. So I need to also learn how to be better there. How to lead by example. And I think we all are here to do that. We all need to lead by example in order to create a better world. And it needs to begin from within ourselves. It really has to do with how we treat others. With our attitude. Our attitude changes everything. The way we look at others. If we focus on what we don't want, basically this is what we get. That's what the law of attraction states. Whatever we focus on grows. So what I'm learning more is to see the love in others and not focus on the things that I don't like. Their superficial reality, their illusions, their own hang-ups. But to just see the love in order to simply be the love. Which is also what this city, San Francisco, is known for. The flower power is all about free love. People who are able to give away love freely. Even though many times it just becomes a superficial kind of love, without really going deeper to get to know somebody, you know, to really help them to be better, to be there for them, and to bring out the best in them. It takes time, and effort, and discipline, and commitment. Instead of just seeing somebody and smiling at them and telling them how beautiful they are and that I love you. Which is a good beginning, of course it is. But real love goes a little deeper than that. It's really embracing the other person and bringing out the best in them. But ultimately it is all up to you. It starts with you. It's really where I believe that the change in this world, the revolution, the new revolution of this world needs to begin from within. And again, this is something that I've been talking about again and again and again and again. But because it is so important, I wanted to address it here again with some beautiful images in this amazing area here in San Francisco, on California and Mason. It's called Nob Hill, also referred to as Snob Hill, because it seems all very, well, I guess you can see that. You can understand why that is. But yeah, there's something for everyone, and beautiful hotels and cars and different jobs people choose from and different products. It's a marketplace. Oh yeah, United Nations. It's time for us to come together and realize that we're not here to serve a system, but basically a real system needs to grow from within as a result of human collaboration and synergy. People coming together and work together as one for the common good. And there it is not us versus them, and the Democrats versus the Republicans, the Muslims versus the Christians or the Jews. We're all in this together. It's about us, the people, and it's time for us to realize that and to wake up. Wake up. And let love lead the way.